Hello everybody, it is September 13th, 2024. It's Friday. I had started making this video before, but my phone started ringing, so I've got to start over. But anyway, basically the gist of the video is that I've actually made a video about this before, but every once in a while it just makes more sense than it doesn't sometimes. I happen to have somebody very close to me in my life that is affiliated with Blackwater, which is Constellus. And like I said, I've made a video about it before. And they have these services they offer, which is basically they offer any kind of, how do I put this? They put it very eloquently on their website, but basically one of the things is they can get rid of somebody that you don't want around. And one thing that I hear most of the time on a daily basis, it never fails, with a complete sentence structure. So if you're a stickler for English and literature, things like that, it's the only sentence out of the entire day that makes sense. And what they say is, we don't want you here. And basically what that is, what Constellus would call it, is nuisance control, which is something that they offer. So basically, if you call these people up and tell them that you want somebody out of your life or something like that, they have skills that they will use and implement to get that person away from you. So anyway, and I'm not going to go into that because it's personal and it's a very in-depth and long story that's well over a decade long. And although I do not know why somebody would want to do that to me, it makes sense that what happened to me while, I was in this facility, they tried to get rid of me, like completely. But anyway, so now they're just trying to, with that sentence they use, we don't want you here. We is people, a group of individuals. Okay? So that's what we means in we don't want you here. And here means the place that I'm in, because it says that we is here as well. So the individuals are here as well, and they don't want me here. Okay? So anyway, that is the only thing that I hear on a daily basis that makes any sense. And it doesn't make sense because A, this is a free country. B, you can't harass somebody out of an area. You just can't do it. It goes against our Bill of Rights. It goes against everything. Even more by moral standards, you can't do that. Unless you're like on a list somewhere, you know what I mean? But and this is not what it is. So anyway, and they also say a lot, let it be duly noted. So whatever they're doing is recorded. And anyway, but I keep extensive notes, dates, times, timestamps. Like I tell you all, text yourself, who you're hearing, give them each a name, and, document what you're hearing and what is said. Like they said something about discovery or something this past week. And so anyway, what I do is I just send it to myself. So it's a timestamp. And again, like I told you all, if somebody is monitoring your phone, your cell phone, stop paying your bill. Because they have told the cell phone company not to turn your phone off no matter what. So what you do is you stop paying your bill. I have received free service that I know of for at least a year, over a year, because I haven't paid a phone bill. So anyway, stop paying your phone bill. And it goes well beyond the actual cell phone company. It's I think they use the word telco. So basically, they are told not to turn that phone off under any circumstances. So while they're monitoring you, monitor them, because at some point somebody's gonna have to come up and be like, and explain why you know all of the things that you know, because they aren't mindful enough to not fucking tell you everything they're doing. So whenever you hear something like, what they're gonna do, or what they are doing, or why they're doing it, or who else is involved, text it to yourself so you have these messages and these notes with the timestamp and the date on it as well. And that way, you and the phone company and everybody in between have a well documented set of messages that it's going to be very hard for somebody trying to prove that they weren't doing this to you when there's so many coincidences, if they come up with a report or something like that. How did you know all of these things and make the same notes on the same days at the same time that all of this other stuff were recorded? So anyway, there isn't any illegal activity on my part. I'm not like that. So anyway, like I said, text yourself, document what you're hearing, document what is said, so that way you have an extensive record of what has been going on. So, when they get in front of somebody trying to make excuses for why they've done this, or how much they've done and how illegal it's been, I just can't wait to hear the excuse. And there's not going to be any way in hell that they're going to be able to make an excuse that is reasonable enough to go ahead and admit that they have done all of the things that they've done in a very illegal manner. So anyway, make it too much. Make it too much. They're making it too much, so you make it too much. But anyway, I love you guys. That's a good piece of advice. Take it. And try not to get your number changed, but if you do, it's no sweat. Anyway, just keep texting it to yourself and don't erase your messages. Love you guys. Bye.